Hi guys, you join me with a very sort of shortish video, and I'm working on Mickey today, making him lighter. So it's a very hot day today, so I am sweating. But taking the interior out, so taking out the rear seats. As you can see, it's rather dirty down there. So we're going around with the vacuum. We've put all the screws, well, bolts for the seat belts back in each corner and down there by the top of the fuel tank there, just so I know that they're there, and I ain't gonna lose them anyway. So remove that one as well because that's not attached anymore. So that's all seat belts out, rear seats out, and yeah, it's taking a lot of effort. I'm rather sweaty and out of breath, but yeah, breath bit is being me slightly overweight, but we'll go with that anyway. So I'm sort of wondering whether to keep these bits here or not. To go for the full effect, it probably is worth me taking them out. Obviously you've got to do the rear shocks as well. So hopefully I'll get that done today too. I've done this so far and it's only taken me about half an hour. Ain't too bad. So I'll get the vacuum out, sort that out. Get rid of all the grime in here, because it's amazing how much crap gets underneath your seats and under the spare wheel. It's all for the benefit, because obviously Mickey is a 1 litre, he's a 1 litre auto. There isn't many things I can do to upgrade him in engine or gearbox wise, apart from doing a gearbox swap. But as he sits, just take out as much weight as possible and go from there. There's no point removing the door cards because they weigh nothing. Yeah, we'll pick it up in a bit. Right, so that's all the bits out of the boot, and currently in the garden ready to go up into the loft. So see here, that there is a floor I made to put in there because the boot floor was going into the spare wheel, and everybody who puts a lot of stuff in their boot knows what happens. It sort of gives you a tyre ring in the boot floor. So put that on there, put the carpet over the top, and made the boot floor nice and flat. Well, flattish because it raised up slightly, but it was alright. And then everything else out. So seat belts are down there, rear seats. I've taken the rear mats out because, well, there's no point in having them in there because no one's going to sit in the back. And yeah, so now I'm going to do the shocks, because it didn't take too much time doing that, which was good. Close the gate, stop the dog, get it. So I've still got a lot of bits to out here. Got the jack out here now already, and the axle stands to get lifted up. I've put bricks under the front wheels, because obviously handbrake's on, but it's not going to stop the car from going, is it? Obviously, being auto, it's in park, so it's not going to roll much. But if it was a manual car and you didn't have it in gear, then it would roll, which is never good. Never good. So I'm going to get it up in the air and start dismantling the... Well, actually, I'll probably do the top of the shocks first, undo those so they're nice and loose. Lift the car up, undo the bottoms. Hopefully take the shocks out, put new ones in. Lift them up from the that way as well. Lifting for the rear turn away, and we've got a problem trying to find somewhere to put the axle stems. It's nice and level. That's good. So the jack I'm using is Dad's high lift super rocket lift jack from Sealy, which he bought when he had a Range Rover. So lifting Mickey up ain't going to be an issue. I know you can't see me, but I'm over here. So you can see he's going up quite nicely. Getting at a reasonable height. Just trying to watch it a little bit because the car box slightly want to tilt. Yeah, it's probably high enough. But let's get the extra stands under. Start on the driver's side. Under there, lovely Javelin. Make sure it's nice and central. To the other side. When you put the car down on the extra stands, this we're doing it nice and slowly. The last thing you want is it to sneak a miss and go wrong and then fall off. So in this instance I don't have to take the wheels off, which is good. There we go. Right, that should be good now. Remembering from the last video, when you put in cars on extra stands, keep an eye on both sides. This, because Mickey is so bloody low, I have to lie down. Let me see. Hey. Nice and easy. Right, he's down on that good stand, still the rear end is up in the air, which is a good sign. It was a plus point. Give him a rock. Yeah, he's going nowhere, which is good. Try that again, shall we? That's better. Right. So he's now up in the air, which gives me access to the bottom of the shocks, and I can still get to the top easily. See here, one bit there, one over there, and then underneath as well. So we'll undo the top, and then we'll go underneath and undo the bottom. So for the top, I'm going to use an adjustable. It's just to hold the shaft of the shock in place. And using 14mm spanner, get it to start going quite easily. Turn it that way. On you go, and thank you very much. These are nylon nuts on here. Don't expect them to suddenly go loose until they're past the line nylon near the top. Bonuses with these Micras is that everything is so accessible. Even in the engine bay. Being a small car, you'd expect it to be tight, but it's not, which is lovely. Everything is easy to get to, everything is a reasonably normal size. Japanese cars do tend to have odd sizes here and there. Like a 14mm nut, that's a little bit odd. But what I've come across quite a lot so far is a lot of 10mm. A lot of 17, which was the bolts for the seat belts, or 13. But you think, oh, that's quite normal sizes. And then you've got 14mm nuts. But being Japan, it's all metric. Obviously, there's a few cars here and there that decide, you know, we'll use both. We'll use metric and we'll use imperial, and then you spend forever trying to find the tools that you need to do the job. But hey ho, so we'll do the same on the other side. Just change it around and hope that you don't fall over. Because it would not be funny. Well, it kind of would, but, you know. So obviously this is now going to be left-handed. I'm right-handed, so it's going to be awkward. Should be okay. There we go. It's starting to go nicely. That's good. So on the other side, I've gone basically the top of the thread. We'll do the same on this side. In theory, you should be able to drop both shocks at the same time effectively, because when you put in the new shocks you put in the bolt for the top anyway to hold it in place, so then you can line up the bottom. So there's probably people out there going, oh, there's a quicker way of doing this. I'm just doing it with the tools I've got to hand. Like undoing these, there's so much room that you can get such a good turn on a spanner. There's many cars that I've dealt with in the past where you don't have that luxury. You're sort of doing like not even a millimetre of turning to get a bolt to undo or do up. It's really annoying. For some reason that's on the cards. Put it back in there. Right, okay, so that's now the top undone, not fully. In fact, that's a little bit. That's why you need to have that on there. It's immediately as soon as I turned it, turned it. Right. Well, I'm hoping we're going all that way. I wasn't. Okay, that's good. That's gone undone. Right, let's go to the other side. The other side is just as good. So I've got exhaust in my way, and the bottom of the panel bar is a little bit more tricky. So I'm having issues with that. Yeah, I'm going to have an issue with that. So I can do the other side. Short 17 socket would probably be better. 18. 16, shorter 17mm. Because of access problems at the moment, just to get it undone, I'm using my smaller broker bar. Hoping that works. Well, that'll be useful. It'll come undone very easily. And now, as I'm going this way, I don't have to hold the other spanner. Alright, let's see if we can get the that's there. Get a bit of ratchiness. Yeah, easy. Lovely job. Don't know what that noise was. That's the nut off. Might have to walk it out. Or jack over. Just to take the weight of it. is just using the jack just to get the weight up a little bit. Right, that's out. Whilst the jack's holding out, I'll do the other side as well. Keeping those together. Put it there, alright. You might all be looking at me, you might be, I don't know. Yeah. I've got tight again. Just to lead with something there. Right, that's that out. This for the not breakable, the jack handle. As you can see, it's now dropping down. It's good. Lovely. Right, so that's the bottom of the shocks out. I'll go back up top and keep on doing those. And that's the shocks out then. That's a complete reversal. Right, if I get a full flat there, and a little slot there, if I can. Get the rest of it. There you go. Take that off. Take that off. And then it should just come out. Yeah. So, one shock. Looking at it, I probably need to take the gator off of this one to put on the other one and go from there. Look at the state of that rubber. If I wasn't replacing the shocks, I would have had to soon. That's no good. Right, we'll do the other side as well. Let's have a look at the first one. So these are Master Sport shocks from Auto Dock. That nice and shiny. Right, look at the rubber condition there. Brand new, yeah? And look at that. No good for me. Right, stay off there. The shock goes to the top. So this is pretty much exactly the same as the other one. Dust cover on. If I can. So that's supposed to go in there. Right, so that there is bigger than the other one, so I might have to run without these skirts maybe. Oh, no, there we go. Skill avec persuasion. Sort of, isn't it? Kind of. There we go. I wonder if it was that far down or not. It'll work itself out. So that goes there. And that. No, let's see, it's supposed to sit on that little bit there. Push it too far. No, it's holding it. It'll do the job. Once it's up in place anyway, it's going to sit correctly. As long as it's covering it up, I don't mind too much. I'm going to put my flat blade. Right, that's supposed to how it's supposed to look, but yeah, I couldn't do the other one, so whatever. It'll get there. It'll be alright. On this side. Alright, so that right, with the rubber and that and the nut, obviously it will come up a bit with it, so the same as so. I've come up on the jack a little bit just to get it to go on. Do I have new screw? We'll use new nuts. Let's use those ones. They might all be the same thread. That's not bigger, isn't it? Probably 15 in there. Oh no. So probably a 17. 17 or so, isn't it? Yeah, or 17. It's a 17 mil spanner. And I'll move this adjustable. Right, let's do it another way. Makes it easier for me. I'm doing this side. Turn it like that. liquid nut, as you know. It does the job anyway. Right, that's suitably on there, so we'll do the other side as well. Rubber, and on top there's a new nut. That was a new nut for the top, but it doesn't come for a new bolt with the bottom. That's on there. Do it this way. I'll use my right hand rather than my left because I'm right-handed. That's how you lose a spanner. You're probably using an adjustable. After a while, it's not too bad. They're bigger, which is annoying. So there you can do the ring spanner. That's got the curved neck on it. Obviously being a domed washer underneath the nut, you get a lot more purchase on that and no risk of the spanner coming off of the bolt, or well, the nut, and attempting to round it off. And as you see, I've probably got more on me. Yeah, I have. So I'll do a bit more on this one. Oh, hello. Knocking you over. Yeah, that's what I mean by get it to be easier using a ring spanner with the curved neck. Right, so we'll do that. It's almost perfect in line. Do a couple more turns. It's not the scientific way of doing it. It's kind of cool at the same time. There we go. Yep, I'm happy with that. Right. We're going up on the axle. Which I think I'm going to have to. Oh, there we go. Oh, perfect. Not expecting that. Round of applause, please. Now, well. There we go. It's probably one of the easiest jobs you can do to one of these little Micras is changing the shocks, because they're so easy. To be fair, they're really easy on other cars as well. Right, let's get the old spanner in there. No, because I haven't looked at the camera, I don't know if you're actually looking at it. I'll follow you up on that. Sorry if it's poor quality. It's just a assume that you can't see it properly by doing that. Hoping for the best. Okay, she's good. She's nice and tight. Shock's not going to go anywhere. That's going to get annoying, but heck no, don't mind. Let's do the other side. See about there. It's a lot of camera work I do by myself, and I can't always tell if I'm looking at the right place or not. It does make it a bit of a challenge. Let's say it that way. We're too high or we're too low? We're a touch too low. That'll probably do it. That done it, beauty. Right. Okay. This will require another turn, this one. People wondering why I'm using an impact socket. Oops. That's a 17mm and I know where it was. Save time. It's a rat trick, so as we go, we'll do exactly what we're supposed to do. I don't have to use one of my back guns all the time. There we go, I'll say that is good. Okay. So that's Mickey now on new rear shocks. So we'll drop the jack down, bring the jack back to the towing eye, lift the car up. Because we're starting to run out of time now for daylight. I was going to do the exhaust as well, try and do something with that. Obviously I did the old hot drilling the back box technique. I was going to do something with it, but I don't think I've got time today. See how we go. Anyway, so I'm going to stop it there. In fact, no, I won't stop it there, because I guarantee people are going to want to see how it sits on new shocks. So, lower them down. We're off the extra stands. Make sure to remove any tools from the car. Obviously he's lowered when you pain in the bum. Obviously these are the 13-inch original wheels in silver. I'm currently refurbishing the 15-inch wheels, which will be in silver as well. Same colour. There we go. He is down on the road. Move that out of the way. Yeah, he springs into life, which is good. Seems to have a lot more height at the back. In fact, because there's no weight on the back, quite a bit of height. It's definitely got a rake to him at the moment. Might come down. That's almost standard height. The same this one. Yeah. If that's the case, then I don't have to change the size of the wheels. Size of the tyres on the front, on the back. Definitely got a rake to him. Look at them carefully. That'll be in it. Definite rake effect going on. Probably will change once I move them about a bit. He's now got new shocks, which is good. Also remember, I'll show you the wheels as well. I've done two. I've done the front and the rear. Leave that out of the way. So it's not like a 100% professional job. They don't look too bad, do they? And there's a front one there as well. All in all silver, so they're going to look good, I think. And they're going to look peachy. So, yeah, I'm going to stop it there now. You've seen it down on the ground with new shocks on. Seen the wheels, you've seen the inside. With it stripped out completely. I will be doing the exhaust at some point. Probably won't get that on camera because they'll probably take a little bit of time. And I ain't got time to be doing filming at the moment. Got loads of things going on at the moment. So yeah, I'll end the video there, guys. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. Hit the bell icon to get any notifications. Like to get all of the notifications. Hit a like button, and please hit any comments up. I'd like to know what you think. Any suggestions, anything you guys think is a good idea for me to do, or anything really. Just, I don't know, hit me a comment up saying that you would like your car to be reviewed. That'd be a good thing to do. And I'll reply and see if I can do it for you. It doesn't matter what it is. Apart from if it's a motorbike, I can't do motorbikes because I don't have a motorbike license. But a car, under 3.5 tons, not a problem. Okay guys, so catch you in the next video. Catch you later guys.
Drive that. It's quick.
Quick?
Quick.
Oh, okay. It's loud as well.
But it's not over loud, is it?
No. I need to carry on filming. My turn.
Your turn. That's it. Put the seat back. Yeah, I think he's going to notice the difference with this. I can hear him. Here he is.